wanna say goodbye, yeah. Want your skin on my skin. Just one last time, if I can't have you, babe. I don't want nobody else in my life. So darling, please pull me closer. If this is the last time, make it count now, baby. Yeah, darling, please pull me closer. It's not over until it's over. I know we get it all we got, yeah, we try, side by side, but I get it. Sometimes love's just not enough when you try, side by side, but things don't get better, you get bitter. I wanna say goodbye, yeah. Lay your head on my chest, just one last time. If I can't have you, babe, I don't want nobody else around. So darling, please pull me closer. If this is the last time, make it count now, baby. Yeah, darling, please pull me closer. It's not over until it's over. I know we get it all we got, yeah, we try, side by side, but I get it. Sometimes love's just not enough when you try, side by side, but things don't get.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
I think that's funny that the thumbs down starts the show. The thumbs down starts the show. I don't know why, but none of this stuff works on this computer anymore. I don't know. I don't know. It's sort of a challenging sometimes to get anything to work it over here. Letty, welcome. Bartman, Andrew, Maruta, welcome. How's everybody doing tonight? It is Wednesday night. It is Hump Day. And we have, let's see, we're off Monday. So, and then we didn't stream yesterday. We're feeling bad. Judy and Shayla, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. So still a little bit hoarse. So if I sound funny, well, you know, that's because I sound funny. That's because there's nothing I can do about sounding funny, unfortunately. But you know the way it is. A tarot magician, Renee, welcome. What's going on? Juliette, what is up? Good to see everybody tonight. How are you guys doing? All right. So we did get this today. The Fallout Tarot deck. The year is 2161. And our location is Southern California. And we have survived a nuclear holocaust. So it's time to pick up the pieces and to see where we're going. So yeah, the Fallout. If you guys like the game, video game is excellent in case you didn't know. Especially Fallout New Vegas, which is my favorite. There's a lot of versions of this. So if you pick up Fallout New Vegas, you're going to be very happy. So this is the official Fallout deck. We'll unbox this tomorrow and see where that goes. See what kind of interesting things we can make and kind of interesting things we can find inside of there. Right. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you so much, Effie. I really appreciate that. Effie, welcome to the show. What is going on, everybody? All right. What kind of questions does everybody have tonight? We got to do tarot readings. That's why we're here. Otherwise, we just sort of sit here and talk about random stuff. I guess we could talk about random stuff. We could talk about the Dungeons and Dragons tarot, which I still have, and all of this stuff. Priyanka, welcome. He's new here. Priyanka, what's up? Logo, I'm ready to see some hot garbage. Wait a minute. The Inside Editions is not good? Is the Inside Edition? That is Inside Editions. I don't know. Well, I'm assuming the minors are not illustrated, just straight off the bat, because lately every deck that's fancy, that looks promising, that I'm excited about, does not have illustrated minors. So the ones that you are not excited about, they do have illustrated minors. So we're going to see what's going on with that. Paula, welcome. Good to see you. Juliette, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Tarot Reader, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you as well. Tarot Reader, did you send me a message? Did you send me a message on PayPal or PayPal? Did you send me a message on the over here? Somebody sent me a message over there. Is that you? Let me look. Let me see. I missed a message yesterday because I was sick. It is, there you go. All right, it is you. All right, you just joined. Let's see, welcome. Let's see, good to have you. All right, there you go. I sent you a message back. It's good to have you. All right, personal, okay, membership. Let's see, send a list of questions and I'll create a dedicated private video for you tomorrow. There we go. All right, so I sent you some instructions. There we go. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyway, we got Juliette and Femme. Thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. All right. Sorry I didn't reply to it yesterday, but I was sick. Anyway, well, you know, way it goes. Anyway, love reading for the next 3 months. So let's find out, Juliette, what kind of good things we can find for you in the next 3 months. We got all sorts of good cards over here. Right here. We're going to use this. We're going to use this deck right here. And this is one of my fave decks. I got to say now, if you don't know what it is, the reason is because I haven't shown you the box cover. I mean, you know, once I show you the box cover, you're like, oh, it's that one. So yeah, here it is. Here's the box cover. It is the Tarot Avatar, which is a nice book. Look at this book. That is a nice thick book. Like all the detail in that book is super exciting. Very exciting indeed. Paulina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you as well. All right. Let's see where we're going here. Love reading for the next 3 months. Let's do 1 month per card. See what kind of exciting adventures we can get as far as love goes. I would say the Empress, nice. I really think that October, we're going to go with like a month period. So October into half November into half December into half January. I really think that the next 30 days is going to be your mainstay as far as love is concerned. Empress says, I have everything that I need. A lot of excitement, a lot of adventure, a lot of kind of anticipation about what's coming, what is next, where are we going to take this adventure, where are we going to be ultimately. It feels like a lot of positive outlook, a very excited kind of overall feeling and something that you're sort of looking forward to. But overall, looks very good for the next 30 days as far as the Empress goes. The Empress is also one of those cards where it feels like everything is just falling into place. Like all the puzzle pieces are there. They all fit. You're just rocking it. You're making it happen. It's like you're playing a video game like Fallout, you know, for example. And you're like, yes, I'm actually able to get the armored suit and all the weapons and all that other good stuff. So the Empress is the next 30 days is going to be your mainstay. 7 of Wands says be aware that the next 30 days after that is going to be a little bit more difficult. It feels like you're getting a lot of advances or a lot of opportunities that you don't want, you don't need, and you know, you're sort of running into sort of a dead end in some respects as far as that goes. 7 of Wands is sort of a defensive nature. Right here, we're defending us against the bees or the wasp or what have you. It just feels like there's too many things, too many people, too many activities happening, and you're not ready for all of them at the same time. 9 of Pentacles is where you start getting stability. Now, this is sort of mid-December through mid-January. We're really building the stability. We're really building our future. A lot of good stuff here, and it really feels like that we're sort of making the plans, making the procedures, making the future that we need and during this 30 days as well. So there we go. Very 30 days-ish, very 30 days-ish as that goes. What does C think of me? Ooh, that rhymes. What does C think of me indeed? Let's use the Art of Adventure Tarot and see where that is going to go. Where is that going to go? All right, we're going to go what C thinks of me. And I'm going to say that Death card, got a 2 over here, a little bit of choices. I do think that you sort of put them in a corner where they have to make a choice. You put them in a position where they have to do something, right? The 2 of Pentacles together with a little bit of the 4 of Swords. It's like they really don't want to take any action in this adventure. They don't want to go forward and make anything happen here. They're delaying it. They're putting it off. You don't have a lot of very serious nature. You don't have a lot of very sort of focused energy in this individual. 4 of Swords says they've been waiting a little too long. It's almost like that they really don't want to step up to the next part of the adventure. They just want to sort of do their own thing, and they want to be on this independent style. This person seems to be very independent indeed. So if you're looking for somebody that like, I absolutely need you, I need you to be around, this is something that's important to me, it's almost like that they just don't have that style in them. They just don't have that level of energy there, right? It just feels like that's just not what they're doing as far as this goes. You do have the death card. Before this person is going to make anything happen, before this person is going to sort of look to you and look to see where we're going to go with this adventure, it feels like that they need to be almost coerced, or they need to be talked into that. It doesn't feel like they have a lot of adventurous spirit as far as this goes with this connection. Death card says they need to make some changes before they're ready for some upfront, before they're ready for it to take it to the next level. But that's going to be it. That is going to be it for that. But yeah, they sort of like you, they appreciate you, but this is not somebody that really likes to jump into anything. They like this is sort of one of those people that likes the way things are now, and it's going to be difficult to change them, kind of thing, right? If you want to sort of mold yourself into that style, that's fine, but it does seem like you're sort of dead ending a little bit of action over there. But yeah, is G and I going to get romantically involved again? That's what I'm talking about. We need more romance up here. You know who is the king of romance? Do you know, my friends, who is the king of romance? It is Teddy. Teddy knows all about the romance. They are, I have to say, they are a definite romance expert. You know what I'm saying? Tarot, a two. If you add it up, it's 6. If you do multiplication, it is 8. Welcome back, Tarot. That is good to see. I appreciate you hanging out with us. All right, let's see what's going on here. Paulina, is G and I going to be romantically involved again? My intuition immediately says yes. We can do the love balloons early. I mean, you never know what the tarot says. The tarot could be Tower and the Death card and the Ten of Swords. I don't know. We have a little bit of work that needs to be done before we could do this. Now, let's sort of look at this as is. This is something that does need some work before we can make it happen, right? We definitely have this available. Seems that when we left on bad terms, or at least some challenging terms, and we need to address that. We need to look that in the face and say, why did this not work? Why did this not happen the way that it should have happened, right? Because you have the level of work, the level of effort that needs to be done to get this back, and it just feels like that work has not been done. So yeah, we abandoned it. We had to leave it. We had to go the other way. But what can we do to re-engage? What can we do to get this back, to fix the things that were separating us in the first place? It feels like that the relationship was sort of there, and then it just sort of vanished for no reason. You know what I'm saying? In other words, there's not really much we can do as far as getting this repaired. But yeah, I do think we'd be romantically involved again. Again, we did do the love balloons. We are looking at a 7 of Pentacles. Just to say, we know we need to do the work with the 8. We are aware that whatever happened here, it needs to be addressed. We have a lot of issues that were never addressed, or were never looked at, that were never fixed. We are able to put those on the table, get those sort of out in view, and definitely move forward and see where the next adventure can take us. We're willing to do that. And I think the thing is, with getting involved again, is really going to sort of solidify what we have and give what we have a definition, give what we have some happiness, some hope, some good news. And I think that's kind of where we're at. If we do put the pressure in, if we do put the work in, we're able to solidify what we have. This is something, and we're able to define kind of the boundaries. So we can't do this, but we can do this, or we can sort of get in between those. Be random with me. Welcome. Good to see you. Frederica, welcome. We got Ioma, welcome as well. Let me know if I'm butchering that. I'm sorry if I am. But yeah, I think it's something that we can do. But again, why did we not work out last time? What can we do to fix that? And we really need to get everything on the table this time, not ignore everything, not ignore anything, not neglect anything, and move forward into the next realm. Joan, welcome. It's so good to see you, Joan. Thank you for being a member for 7 months. I appreciate you so much. Hello to you. But yeah, the King of Wands. I really think they're going to be approaching you to discuss it. They're going to be sort of a little casual, be like, hey, what's up? This is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. And I think that's going to be an opportunity that you're going to enjoy, and you definitely want to do it, right? You definitely wanted to do it at this time. So there you go. Again, love balloons looked encouraging, and then we got the encouraging tarot reading to go on top of it, my friends. That's what I'm talking about. That is what we need up in here. Anyway, all right, we're going to go anything about G. I need to know immediately, otherwise known as right now. Is there anything out there All right, we're going to use a little bit of an old postal deck. This is a beautiful deck. Absolutely love this. Oh no, Murder, She Wrote. Angela Lansbury. Oh my, passed away a little while ago. That is sad. That was a good show. That was a good show. I used to like that show. 97. Oh my God. Hope I live to be 97. I'm still going to be on here reading tarot at 97. I'm telling you this now. I am going to be here reading tarot for all of you when I'm 97 years old. I'm going to be over here, you know, I'm going to sound a little different than I do now. I'm going to be like a little less energy probably at 97. I don't know, but I'm going to be here until I'm 112 years old reading tarot for all of y'all. So, I mean, you know, if you have questions, I have answers for the next many, many, many years. All right. Let's see what's going about G. Anything about G that I need to know. Two of Wands. What you see is what you get with G. I think that's very important here because a lot of times you're thinking G is going to be a little bit more mysterious or G has these and those things going on. Reality is G is what you see is what you get. There's not a lot of depth there. And you sort of sometimes you do think maybe there is, or maybe there's some things going on that I'm not aware of. Maybe there's something exciting in the background. No, I mean, you definitely get what you see. And the Two of Wands, what you're looking at is sort of the mastery or the sort of the being cognizant of who they are and what their limits are. Because the Ten of Swords says they usually have a vanishing act that they do, where now they're not here and sometimes they're not available and then they're here and then now they're not here. It seems like you wondered what's going on in the background, like there's something more complex in their life, something happening in the background. And I really don't think that that's it. I think they're pretty plain as far as what they do. They have their own ideas about where they want to go, what they want to be. They have their own sort of enthusiasm about their own different types of things there. But I think that you still can meet halfway and have a pretty good sort of connection, pretty good relationship with that. We see that with the Seven of Coins. It does take a little bit of effort to sort of get everything solidified with this particular connection. But sort of what you see is what you get. The level of complexity is not there. So don't overthink it when there is something available, when there is something that we can do there. It's definitely something that you want to pursue as far as that is. Page of Coins, just realize that getting anything rock solid stable, getting anything predictable, getting anything going on with this individual is just more difficult than it should be. They have a distance that they like to keep from everybody. They have their own style, their own kind of resonance that they like to keep around them. And sometimes it's just difficult to get into their environment, get into their lore, get into their life is sometimes difficult indeed. Page of Coins is building that level of stability is difficult. And the thing is, it's not only you that has a level of difficulty getting something stable out of them. It's sort of everybody. You'll find a lot of people are sort of going through that process as well. A lot of people are having challenges with this individual and kind of where they want to be and what they want to do. They have a lot of sort of internal thought or kind of thing going on. And you're kind of wondering like, what the world's going on with them? Why can't they just be open and transparent about what is happening? But you know, that's the way it goes. I think that's sort of their personality, a little bit of almost a Taurus feel within that realm. Hashtag not all Tauruses, loum or iom, whichever one, otherwise known as LM. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Little Avatar Tarot is what you want. Little Avatar Tarot is what you get. Instant gratification over here. Instant gratification with the Little Avatar Tarot. So yeah, this Kickstarter is not available yet. Push Kitty said she wants 400 people on the pre-list before she's going to release it. So I think we're all waiting. But if you can get on there and get on the notification list for this, the more people, the better, because we need this in our life. Everybody needs this availability to them the way it goes. Anyway, all right, we do have a question from Loum. Is it Loum? Yeah, I think Loum. Okay, we have Loum. All right, the question is, result of scans. All right. So Loum has some scans going on. They have the little camera that's in the hospital or that's in the doctor's office, and the camera has taken a picture of something. They have taken a picture of something and they want to find out where that's going to be, what is happening, where are we going to be, how is this going to work out with these scans. Now, before we answer this, entertainment purposes only, never. Lou M, there we go. All right, Lou, thank you again. I appreciate you. Lou M, it makes sense based upon your name that's on the PayPal. It makes perfect sense. But yeah, you know, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV. In fact, playing doctor lately has been quite challenging indeed to do. But yeah, that's the way it goes. But yeah, I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV. So this is entertainment purposes only. Do not take anything seriously on this. This is not a medical advice or reading at all. Power the P. It's been a minute. Good to see you. How you doing? What's going on in the background? There we go with the Gemini. Power the P and that Gemini. Never know what's up next. What is up next? All right, we did the scans. What's happening? What's happening, Lou? Lou, you're going to have to look over here and see the scans. The death card. The death card says the results are different than what you're expecting. You're expecting X, and I think you're getting Y. You're getting a little bit of a different result than what you are expecting. Deaths and changes need to occur from this. I think that the changes aren't going to involve you doing something. You're going to have to change a little bit of your lifestyle, change a little bit of what's going on in order to sort of make the doctor happy, in order to make everything go as smoothly as you would like it to go. So yeah, it has revealed something. I'm telling you now, it has revealed something indeed. So you're going to have to make some changes. I'm sorry. Power of the P. I thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, the death card. Way it goes. That is the way it goes. The Page of Earth says that there is something changing that you're going to have to do that you're not going to like. Maybe you're comfortable doing X, Y, and Z, and now you have to do U, V, and T. I don't know. But the Page of Earth does say that there's some sort of a new habit or new types of things you're going to have to embrace here. Maybe you're going to have to eat a bunch of broccoli. I mean, heck if I know. Maybe you have to take some weird pill. Never know. But the Page of Earth says something needs to be happening there, and you're going to have to take, maybe you have to take a pill. You're going to have to take a pill. Does anybody think that that looks like maybe I have to take a pill, right? Maybe I have to take a little bit of a pill. So that just, man, that really feels like it. Now, obviously, that's not the size of the pill that you're going to need to take. Spoiler alert, right? Spoiler alert. And I thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, I think you're going to have to take a pill. I mean, that is a wild tarot reading right there. But I mean, come on, back me up. Renee, back me up on this one. I need your help. I need your help. Does that look like they may have to take something? They may have to take something. All right, Six of Water. You do have Six of Water, sort of a connection, a communication as far as this, but it's also a level of two different things. It's almost like you have to see somebody else. That's my opinion again. You have to see somebody else, right? So you have this level down here, and this level is the person you just saw, and over here is a new person you're going to need to see, because the Six is making the connection. The Six is opening that door and making a new connection. I think you're going to have to see somebody else after this is all over, right? So we're taking a pill, we're seeing somebody else, you know, entertainment purposes only, but I'm just saying, that looked a lot like taking something. It looked a lot. I mean, quite a bit. That's a giant pill. I'm not saying you have to take that, you know? You have to take that. If you do have to take a lot of pills and you end up getting loopy and high, the Fallout game is where you want to be, right? The Fallout game. Come on, Andrew. Have you ever played this? Andrew's my fellow gamer, I think. Give me some feedback here, Andrew. Fallout. I mean, is that a good game? Fallout New Vegas, your favorite? Let me know. Big Cleo. It's been a minute. Good to see you, Big Cleo. Thank you for being here. Where's Nexus? Nexus used to be here like all the time. I miss Nexus. Anyway, I know Nexus said they were busy, but is a disc like an Alka-Seltzer? I don't know. That is a big-ass Alka-Seltzer if that's going to be something like that. Eating from the earth, more natural foods. Effie's got an interesting point there. I like that. Very cool indeed. Tarot, 6 or 8, depends upon how you embrace these three numbers together. How will it go if I hang out with a captain? Oh man, Captain America is pretty good to hang out with, I gotta say. I mean, if you can get the captain, you can get their time and their energy and whatever. I mean, if I had a comic book tarot that didn't suck, I would use it right now just for the joke, but I don't. How will it go if I hang out with a Cap? Oh, we got a jumper over here. Well, a little bit of a jumper. Let's see what's going on. Shakira, welcome. Michelle C, welcome. Good to see you as well. What's going on, everybody? It is hump day. I'm ready for a Friday. Man, I'm off work next week, so I'm going to make a hell of a lot of videos. We are going to make enough videos to scare off most people. We are going to make so many freaking videos next week. I have nothing to do during the day next week, so I am going to make a lot of videos. And I don't mean a small amount of videos. I mean a lot of videos. All right, I think I tried a little bit of New Vegas. New Vegas is so weird, though. But that's it. Fallout 4 is the best graphical one. It's the most fun. Fallout 76 is an absolute dumpster fire. But yeah, you know what I mean? Anyway, all right, Femme, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Tarot, how will it go with Hang Out with a Captain America? King of Wands, we got a 5 of Wands. Y'all gonna get sick of each other real quick. Let me give you some advice right now, Tarot, too. You need to limit your exposure. I think a little bit goes a long way, if you know what I mean. Because I don't think you want to just be constantly there, constantly around. All of a sudden, all these arguments pop up. You have disagreements here and there and everywhere. I don't think you're going to be too happy with that. Big Cleo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But that 5 of Wands, a little bit too argumentative if we spend too much time. So a little goes a long way. Queen of Pentacles, it's about time that we hang out. It is. We accept things, we grow, we get more adventures, we have more fun as far as this goes. Queen of Pentacles says we open doors to a level of stability, a level of knowing each other that we haven't done before, and the king and the queen together just says we really get real close real quick, but then the fight starts. So that hanging out is good. We're going to go with a thumbs up on this. Hanging out is very nice indeed. Got a nice little friendship thing or a nice little connection with all of this, and it does build a level of stability you're pretty happy with. They're more of an adventure. You're more of a, let's sort of figure out where we're going to be, right? They're sort of a winging it. Winging it doesn't always work. 5 of Wands says, yeah, you start working each other's nerves pretty quick. You know, that's the way it goes. I'm just saying, Tarot, the way it goes sometimes. You'll start working each other's nerves pretty quick. Shaylee, I thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Power the P is next. Hi, friend. Well, hello, friend, to you, too. What is going on in the background with my Gemini lately? I just feel odd with him. Oh my, what happened with all of that Gemini action? You had such potential. What is going on with the background with the Gemini lately? I just feel odd with him. Maybe it's like, what is he planning for us? Like, oh, you know, what's going on with that? Okay, what's it look like? What's he planning for us? I don't know. Let's get the Modern Love Tarot up in here. That's kind of the one that you want in an adventure style like this. You want a Modern Love Tarot. By the way, this is my shoulder, and I mean, the camera looked around. The camera looked around. That is what's going on. Yeah, let's see. Will I receive the money from the game I played via PayPal? Oh my, Linda, who are you giving money to over there? Are you giving somebody, wait. Somebody offered you a game? Was this like Saw? Let's play a game? Is this like the Saw movie or something like that? You know what's going on over there, Linda? Linda, what's happening? Never know. I mean, you never know. Power of the P, what is going on with that Gemini? I feel odd with him. He's like, what has he got in store? What are the big plans? What are the major opportunities that we do have over here? 3 of Wands, man. You know, the Gemini is one of those always looking forward to the future. They always have something planned, but they're just not telling you what it is. I think they're not necessarily keeping it secret. They're just not so sure of themselves. They just know where this is going to go or what's going to happen. 3 of Wands are always looking, always adventuring, always getting the next big thing. And that's kind of working your nerves. I mean, it's going to kind of work your nerves a little bit. But that's the problem. If they just would communicate it, right? The Queen of Pentacles, you want something that's going to be steady, right? Because the Gemini does have 2 sides to them. Indeed, they are the twins. They open the door to this opportunity over there. They're going to be all excited about it. And then over here, they're not saying a damn thing to you. And then all of a sudden, you're like, oh, let's go do it. You're like, what? Where did that even come from? Where are you making this stuff up? It feels like they're sneaking out, they're doing things on the side that you're not aware of. There's a lot of things going on that they're not communicating as far as that goes. But that's just the way they operate. Queen of Pentacles does say you're trying to stabilize them. You're trying to get a level of predictability from something that's totally random. It's like trying to figure out the stock market. The damn thing is random. It's random and it's more random, and good luck. And good luck. I really think they need to work on their communication. If they did, a power of the pay. If they worked on their communication, if they were an open book, if they were able to just communicate the way that you would like to, this would really be rocking and rolling. It really would. But it just feels like it ain't going. And this is the weird thing, because it is a Gemini. You're like, why isn't this communication at the level that I need? Jesus Christ, what's going on? What is going on? It's so frustrating sometimes. But yeah, they got other things going on, the other things happening with this. You'll be happy. You'll be happy. Just sort of put up with it, right? This is one of the things, right? It's like when you go to trade the stock market sometimes. You don't know what the hell is going to happen tomorrow, the next minute, the next 5 minutes, but it's kind of fun sometimes. It's kind of fun, the wild, adventurous spirit. Overall, you suddenly become comfortable with the randomness, right? You could become comfortable with the randomness. It's like when you go out and it's raining and it stops raining, it's raining again, it stops raining. You kind of just sort of feel comfortable with it because you have an umbrella or you have a context about what you want to do, how you want to trade this. So I think once you can get the communication going, it's going to be a lot better than it is. You do have a little bit of a 10 of cups over here. So happy home, adventurous spirit, all this other good stuff. But yeah, finding that level of stability is going to be difficult indeed. Just be aware that there's a lot of stuff going on. Just encourage them to communicate. And it's going to be a lot smoother and a lot better. But until that happens, yeah, you're going to be like, man, you resemble the stock market that fat man on YouTube keeps talking about. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're going to be right up in there. You'll be right up in there making it happen. Power of the P has a $2.99 as well. Power of the P, thank you so much for your very generous donations tonight. I have no idea if you have a question for that $2.99. Let me know. Or you just want to throw $2.99 my way. Either way, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. You're awesome, rocking, and amazing as always. All right, let's go to the next question. The next question is going to be from Anne. So with all of that G talk earlier, it's G this and it's G that and it's more G and it's more G. Do they actually like me? Like what is the real status over here? What is the legitimate thing going on? We're going to use my deck. We're going to use my deck. All y'all been asking for this deck right here. And this is, the Waterfall Tarot. If you want a copy of this, and it is amazing. It is, I'm just saying, they're real and they're spectacular, if you know what I mean. Let me know if you know where that quote is from. It is the Waterfall Tarot. See, I made this deck right here. I got it on sale for $19. Good luck finding a deck for $19 nowadays. With the inflation's getting worse. They got the new inflation numbers coming out tomorrow. You know what's going to be? It's going to be bad. It's always bad. It's never good. We need some good numbers, my friends. But look at this. See, I don't know what inflation is. I'm never, ever going to go. I talked about being 99 years old. When I'm 99 years old, I'm still going to have copies of this. I have so many copies. And it's still going to be $19. You're going to be like, the year is the same as the Fallout year. It's 2161. And how is that still $19? $19 is like 20 cents, in 2161 when the Fallout occurs. I'm just saying, y'all going to be like, what's going on? What's happening with all of this? Anyway, does G like me? Link in the description for a copy of this deck. You want it. All right. No, not sponsored. All right. Does G like me at all? Man, the Wheel of Fortune said they sure do. This is something to where they really appreciate you being around. If you weren't around, they would miss you madly. They really would be upset. They wouldn't be in there. They'd be like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what to do. They really sort of appreciate you being around. Like, you just bring this energy that's so cool. That's so cool. Just sort of a, really, really nice energy, beautiful energy with all of that. And yeah, they really sort of like that. So yeah, it's sort of a Wheel of Fortune, right? If you weren't around, they really miss you. So yeah, they do like you. They appreciate you and all this other good stuff. You got the Queen and King of Wands in between. I think that they really want to do more stuff with you. If they had the opportunity, if they had this open door and all of that, I don't know, is that ERNG? Is that what your name is? Anyway, welcome to the channel. I greatly appreciate you. Let's go to your channel. You have the little thing. You have 109,000 subscribers. Very nice indeed. Welcome. It is so good to see you. I appreciate you hanging out on this little old tarot with only 46,000. Anyway, but yeah, so they do like you, right? They do like you. They appreciate you. They've been around. If they had the opportunity to do more stuff with you, I think they would. This really feels like if the door was open and you'd be like, yo, let's do more stuff. Let's get some more. Let's embrace some more things happening with all of this stuff. They'd be like, so let's do it. Let's make it happen. Ace of Pentacles. It's difficult to get some level of stability with this individual, but they do like you. They do feel that sort of that resonance of, yeah, it is difficult to get to know me. It is difficult to get some of the doors open, to get some of these things engaged and happening and whatnot. But Ace of Pentacles says we can do it. Not going to be a problem at all. But they do like you. They do appreciate you. And if you weren't around, they would be sad. They would be sad indeed. Yes, get you a copy. Let's look at this real quick. I mean, you know, not sponsored. I did make it, I do sell it. You get a signed copy from me. Anyway, yeah, if you get a box. If you don't get a box, I'm not going to sign the wrap. Anyway, look at that Hanged Man action. Let's go to my mainstay cards, our cards that everybody loves. Here's the Temperance card. Everybody loves this Temperance card. It's got ice, it's got fire in the wings. It's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit adventurous and whatnot. You got the Ace, and here, everybody loves the Two of Cups, and everybody loves my 7. This is my 7 of Swords, where they're sneaking out, and I've made it to where they're a clown and they're sneaking out in the clown outfit. Tarot, thank you again for your other donation. So yeah, the Sun card, everybody loves this one, riding towards us, having a good time. So this is in watercolor, and some of it is watercolor, some of it is acrylic and with watercolor features. So I did hand paint it. Here's some of the images from that. So you can see I actually did paint it. This is real. But yeah, we had a lot of stuff. I did this in a pencil. I did this in a Sharpie. See, I take shortcuts. I know when to fold them and I know when to hold them, right? You gotta, you know, you don't count your money until the hand's over or whatever. But yeah, let me know if you remember where that one is from. But yeah, I did a Sharpie here, and that's a Sharpie on the side there, and I got a little silvery paint and what have you. So yeah, interesting indeed. And here's my Ace. My Ace is a little bit thicker. Ace is a little bit thicker on the side there. But yeah, here's the Ace with that. That's a Sharpie, and that's a Sharpie. That's some gold paint. I paid good money for that gold paint. I paid some good money for that gold paint. So I hope you're happy with all these cards. Again, this is a steal. It took me a long-ass time to make that deck. Let me tell you that. A long time to make that deck. YLK knows how long it took. YLK, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate you. All right, now what's going on? What's going on with the big Cleo tonight? Will Z and me date for the rest of the year? Intuitively, immediately I said yes. Like you're straight out of the box intuitively. I'm like, yes. Yay. Y'all will be dating it. It will be a fantastic time is what I'm saying. But, you know, let's read the cards. That's why we're here. We got a Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson would be incorrect, actually. Willie Nelson's pretty close. It's one of these old country singers. But, yeah, know when to hold them, know when to fold them. There you go. Maruta scores the gambler. Maruta got it correct. Congratulations, Maruta. You did quite well indeed on that. All right, let's see what's going on with the Kawaii Tarot. If you didn't know, by the way, will Z and me date for the rest of the year? I mean, you know, it is quite possible, and I think it's very encouraging that y'all two were going to be dating. So just intuitively, we'll see what it says with that. Oh, 6 of Wands. Oh, 2 of Cups. That is confirmed. That is confirmed indeed.
I love you.
You're going to be madly in love, and you're going to be using the Heart of Hearts. If you haven't seen this yet, because I haven't played it, you know what I mean? It is the Heart of Hearts over here. The 6 of Wands, riding in, making it happen, getting the adventure, getting what needs to be done, making it happen. Well, it's got the 2 of Cups. Of course, the 2 of Cups, the Lord of Love. You know that's going to be there. You are going to be dating for the end of the year indeed. 7 of Wands says, I would say at Christmas time, after that's wrapped up, it feels like you'll need a little break. Now, I'm not saying you break up and you abandon it or anything like that, but you need a little bit of a breather, it feels like, after the Christmas is over, after the holidays are concluded and what have you. So if you're willing to do that, if you're willing to take that break and make that happen, I think it's going to be very encouraging indeed over here. So I like it. I like it. Joan, your name is Green indeed. We're going to call you Green Joan. The Green Joan. Femme is next. Shaylee, I have not forgotten about you, by the way. You are going to be next. You are going to be next indeed. Let's look at Femme. In what way does C want me? Oh, Jesus. Let's see what's going on. We're getting a little sexy tarot over. I mean, we're going to see what ways they want you right now with a little bit of a sexy tarot. And that's going to be there, right? Okay. I've been playing a phone app that's supposed to send money via PayPal scratch off. Okay. Linda, I have no idea what you're talking about. Linda, why in the world are you bringing that up on this channel? Linda, I mean, I'm sure you're a lovely person, and I think if I met you, I'd be madly in love with you. But I'm curious why you came to a tarot channel to try to get support for a phone app that's supposed to send money via PayPal with a scratch off. I don't know. I mean, you know, it's I don't know. I mean, Linda, if you're new here, I have the weirdest ass hobbies that you've ever heard of in your life, Linda. I fly planes, Linda. I have a certification in just about everything. I do ham radio stuff. So I'm not really surprised if somebody comes in here and asks about computer programming, flying, stock market tips. I mean, you know, there's a lot of stuff that you could ask on this channel. But the one thing that I don't know is, is if they're going to pay you. If they're going to pay you, if they're going to pay her or not. I don't know how I'd even find that information out. I don't know. So I can appreciate your conundrum per se, but I really can't help you. Linda wants to know if they're going to pay her or not. That falls under no clue. Anyway, in what way does C want me? Man. All right, GK, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I think they definitely want you seated. They definitely want you seated. They want to examine. I mean, they want to do an exam. They want to do an exam. So look at this very closely, right? He's got the magnifying glass out there. He's got the magnifying glass out there. He's like, I want to examine what this is on your boobie. I need to examine this. I need to understand what is going on here. What is going on with this, right? I mean, you can appreciate this. I mean, everybody needs an exam once in a while, but yeah, they want to know what's going on. They want you seated in the dentist chair, it looks like. And that's kind of where they're at, you know, as far as that goes. Now, you do have a Queen of Swords over here. They really kind of want to communicate things with you. They want to open that door and see what's going on in here, right? So yeah, they want you with a candle. I don't know why there's a little needles in the heart. Is that crochet? No, that's not crochet. What is that? I don't know what hobby that is. I haven't done crochet. That's one thing I've never really touched, right? I've done cake decorating. I've done a lot of that. But yeah, looking for bugs. Maybe they're looking for bugs. I don't know. And thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, we're going to have a little bit of an 8 reversed over here. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think they want you seated. It's clear that they want to investigate and look into something. They're not willing to do a lot of work to do it, though. They're not really willing to put in the effort to do that other stuff. But, you know, that's the way it is. Crochet is easy and fun. That's one thing I've always wanted to do. I mean, believe it or not. And I mean, I know that's not the most manly thing in the world to crochet, but I'm not the most manly man, in case you haven't noticed. I mean, I do cake decorating. I love making cookies. Cake decorating. I love cake decorating. Wait a minute. I actually have, okay, Christina, for Christmas last year, Christina got me some cake decorating flower petal stuff where you can do the rose petals in fondant, right? So we have fondant. Well, actually fondant, it would kind of flop. So you need to use a gum paste. So the difference between gum paste and fondant, okay? Gum paste is where you make the little flowers and the rose where it's really thin, because gum paste dries really hard. Fondant does not. If you make flowers in fondant, they're going to be really floppy and it's not going to work. So by the way, in case you're making the pretty little flowers, you need to use gum paste, not fondant. Fondant, it goes over the cake. Fondant goes over the cake. That's what that's used for. That's why it comes in the big ass bowl. Anyway, so just in case you know, but knitting I've not ever tried. I want to try it. I'm not like super thrilled about it, but I'm willing to watch some videos and give it a shot. And I am going to become the grandma that all of you have ever wanted. All of you have ever wanted. I'm going to be that grandma just for you. Just for you. You can call me Grandma T.O. All right. And while I cough on you, excuse me. All right, Shaylee is next. Shaylee wants to know, they want to know something important. What do my peers in the PhD department think about me, or something like that? Yeah, there we go. Peers think about me. What do the peers think about me? Joan, you've never heard of gum paste. Well, I'm just telling you now, gum paste rocks, but gum paste gets rock hard, okay? You know, no, I mean, let's not go there. Gum paste gets really rock hard and fondant doesn't. I think nobody really knows the difference because everybody go out and get fondant and they'll try to do all these cute little things and fondant, and then the fondant melts away and all this other stuff, right? Big Cleo, your other question is next. You are there. You are there. We got your Z question up in the queue. Let's check out the queue while we're here. We got Ann, we just did. We're hopping over to PayPal, by the way, in case you wonder where we're at. Got a little PayPal action going, and after PayPal, we got Big Cleo, we got Femme, we did Big Cleo and Femme. We got Big Cleo again, Tarot, GK, and Ann. So we're right here after the after we finish this, after we finish talking about fondant and gum paste, right? Leviosa, welcome, so good to see you. What do my peers think about me? Do they like me at all? Do they stink? I mean, what, you know, what do they think about me? What are the real deal over there? You never know with people. That Five of Pentacles, a magician. Man, excuse me, I need to start muting before I cough. I'm sorry, I was sick. I'm sorry. All right. Let's look at this. First thing, they appreciate your level of skill because it is extraordinary. Your level of skill, whatever you're doing, is extraordinary. They immediately appreciate that. The Magician card. I talk about this in my book, by the way. Link in the description for my book. There's two big differences between the Emperor and the Magician. Ooh, let's talk about that tomorrow in the private stream. By the way, I do a private stream every Thursday. Link over here, though. Go to the Tarot Oracle Patreon, and you can talk to me directly and ask me questions about whatever you need to know. But the Magician says that you are capable of doing damn near anything in whatever this PhD program is in. Extraordinary level of skill. Six of Wands says you seem to do everything correctly too. Even when you do make a mistake, you're able to pick it up, you're able to run with it, you're able to make limits into lemonade. Six of Wands says they cheer for you, they appreciate you, they really like where you're going with all of that other stuff. Five of Pentacles says you take too many shortcuts. I'm telling you now, you take too many shortcuts. Sometimes you're like, this is a thing with somebody who's extremely intelligent. They do take shortcuts. They really don't want to go from A to B to C. You know what I'm saying? So you're just going to have to appreciate that. You're going to have to get that sort of in a level of, appreciation that, hey, you can take shortcuts. They could be good. They could be bad. Depends on how you want to sort of go with it. But the Five of Pentacles says you do take a few shortcuts as it goes. Anyway, that's how they like you. That's how they appreciate. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Big Cleo is next. Like I said, will Z ask me to be the girlfriend that they've always wanted? It's what I'm talking about. All right, let's see if they're going to sign up for the girlfriend. I wonder if I could knit with crochet hooks. What the hell is a crochet hook? All right, I'm going to have to figure this out. Ultraviolet Pisces. Well, Pisces is up in here. Ultraviolet. I mean, are you swimming up in here, Ultraviolet? It is good to see you. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, are you swimming up in this stream? Swimming up in this stream, making it happen with that Pisces action over there. Getting all emotional about just about everything. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Anyway, by the way, the Yarn Tarot is $12. All right, fuck. I'm ordering this right now. Excuse me, I'm ordering this right now. All right, we're gonna have to. All right, y'all see, y'all got me. Why do you do this to me? Why do you people know you do this to me, don't you? You people like to torture me like this. All right. Let's pick up the Yarn Tarot first off. Yarn Tarot. All right. We're going for a Yarn Tarot over here. The Yarn Tarot is only $12. There's the Yarn Tarot. Now, I'm going to have to crochet, aren't I? I'm going to have to crochet. Ooh, the Lovers. That looks really good. Hermit looks cute. I like it. Now I want to crochet. All right, we're getting the Yarn Tarot right now. All right, buy now. Okay, buy now. And the Yarn Tarot is officially on the way. All right, let me see how to crochet. Crochet. How do you spell crochet? How to crochet book. Crochet for beginners. What do y'all recommend? Stitch dictionary with step-by-step illustration. Can you get a crochet with like the crochet stuff in it? Right? They can ship that, right? Can I get a crochet? Can I get a crochet with the crochet stuff? How much is a crochet? Like if I wanted to crochet, I mean, I'm just, just theoretical over here. If I wanted to do some crocheting, how much do I need to spend? How much is the yarn and how much are the little needles? And what do I need? Complete guide to absolute beginners. Let me see what this is. Complete guide. There's a crochet. All right. Ooh, you can make that. Ooh, I could make a TarotOracle quilt. What do you think about a TarotOracle quilt for the crochet? All right, I'm gonna have to do it. How much does it start? How much does it cost to get started? All right, I'm sorry, Miss Big Cleo. I'm sorry, I've abandoned you at this point. I mean, crochet, Andrew. If I start crocheting, Andrew, what have I done? What have I done, Andrew? Have I entered a world that I cannot escape? Have I done something that's not gonna be there? You brought a set of crochet hooks with a big yarn. You need a big ass hook to do with it. Are there different size? Why are there different size hooks? Don't you just need one hook? I mean, it's yarn. There's a different size yarn. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, somebody explain this to me. Help me out. Jasmine, and thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Let's go with this. Was Z asking me to formally be a girlfriend? 10 of coins. Jesus, that looks so good. Look at this stuff.
Music to make love to.
This is what you need. Big Cleo was waiting. Big Cleo's like, you forgot about me. And I'm like, Big Cleo, I did. I swear I didn't forget about you. Big Cleo's like, what are you doing quilting and crocheting over there? And I want my rating. I didn't forget about you. And when I got to you, you got a pure win right now. 10 of coins. The happy home, happy family is what I'm talking about. Queen of Cups as well. Queen of Cups talked about that emotional resonance. Big Cleo, this is you right there. This is you. This is fantastic. You are going to be having a good time. That Queen of Swords says, man, the communication is a little bit more difficult than you thought when you first kind of looking and thinking about this in your mind. You have this, but it's kind of a little bit of that. Well, it goes. Queen of Swords says, work on that communication. That's going to be it. That is it. That is it. And that is a yes. I love that. Let's get a thumbs up over here. Let's get a thumbs up. Now, Big Cleo, they may want you to crochet them something. They may want you to crochet them something. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying anything about that. Not saying anything about that, but that is good indeed. Having sex with somebody other than me. Jasmine, is a boyfriend having sex with somebody other than me? Well, that's straight to the point. All right, Jasmine, I got you covered. Well, not like that, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, tarot, either 6 or 8, depending upon how you do it. What is C's current feelings for me? Let's find out. Where's Andrew's favorite deck? You know what? It's an Andrew night. It's an Andrew night. From now on, we're going to do Andrew's faves. Andrew's faves. So Andrew put ups with so much for me. Andrew put ups with so much for me. Let me tell you that now. Andrew's like, oh my God, what are we doing? Talking about crocheting on the stream. Why are we talking about this? Why are we talking about the Fallout game? I didn't play New Vegas for very long. See, what I'm going to do, if we do all of Andrew's favorite decks tonight, if we do them all, I want Andrew to spend the $10 or whatever to get a used, nasty old copy of Fallout New Vegas and to drop that into the drive and at least give it a shot. It's made by Obsidian. You know Obsidian makes the good games, all right? You know, I'm just saying. Bethesda make the better Fallout stuff, but I'm just saying. Fallout 3, Bethesda. But Obsidian makes some good games. All right. What is C's current feelings for me? The 5 of Pentacles, Last Judgment, and the Chariot. It feels like it is a little bit stalled out, but we can get moving. We can get going with this. So I do think this is something that has a lot of potential. When it gets going, it is going to get going strong. It really feels like there's a lot of stuff out there, a lot of fun out there, a lot of cool stuff waiting for you. The Chariot, we're going to move together. We're going to get in this vehicle together, and we're going to make it happen. I think that's going to look great. It looks great. The Last Judgment says, let's give it another try. Either we reboot it, we reintegrate with it, we try it again, and we sort of try to figure out where this is going to go, because this doesn't have a lot of structure right now. We can get more structure. That is going to be good. That is going to be nice indeed. Now, the 5 of Pentacles does say that The structure's not there now. I mean, we can clearly see tarot 6 or 8 that the feelings right now are just not structured. They're not out. They're not available. So, I mean, just saying. I'm just saying. So you're going to have to sort of put up with that. But yeah, as it goes, as it moves, that's happening there. Laptop is too much of a potato to run games these days. Does audio stuff. I mean, you can plop it into the, I mean, that's Fallout New Vegas is like PlayStation 2. I mean, you can get, you know, whatever PlayStation, whatever console you got, you pop it right in, you make it happen. What is S's future actions towards me, GK? Let's make this happen over here. See what's happened? A potato. I mean, potato. Depends on what's going on. G1G, welcome. You are good to go indeed. GG. This is a GG kind of stream, so you come to the right place, GG. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. I got you covered. I got you. Oh, Jesus Christ, GG. That's a hell of a donation. G. That's a great donation, G. That is a very big donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. G, let me know what your question is. I really appreciate your generous donation. All right. There's another G, and it is GK. GK wants to know, what are S's future actions towards me? What kind of things do they have planned? What kind of things are on the table? What kind of things are going to be available and options that we sort of need? Lovety, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. You can probably crochet with rubber bands. It doesn't sound appealing. I'm not going to lie. It does not sound appealing at all. Rubber bands for a crochet. I mean, if it only costs $12 to get started, I think I can afford the $12. I'm going to splurge. I might get the $15 one instead of the $12 just to get the fancy stuff, get the solid gold crochet stuff. All right. Gee, thank you for your question. I got you in the queue. Future action. Knight of Wands says there's sort of a leaping there. Is somebody whispering in their ear? I got to find out this. Spiritualist, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. Knight of Wands, is somebody whispering in their ear? It's almost like they're being guided. It's almost like they're being coerced. It's almost like they're being talked into their, are they talking about you with somebody else? Is there somebody else out there? I mean, I'm not saying this is like the birds and Lenormand or anything with the gossip, but I'm just saying that it feels like there's somebody approaching them or somebody in there. Almost feels like a little fool card with that, right? You have a companion, you have somebody with you and whatnot. The clarity is next after that. Future actions. I think what's happening is they're being not manipulated. They have somebody whispering in their ear. They have somebody sort of engaged in this process that is in the middle of this. Clarity says that all of a sudden it's kind of, you figure out what's going on. GK, it's almost like there's a level of concern or a level of mystery back there as far as what is the root of this, what's going on, where are we happening with this, how is it going? And I think all of a sudden it becomes apparent. It becomes very obvious what's happening, and you learn all of the details that have been sort of being hidden from you. Queen of Swords with an 8 of Wands. It sort of feels like their action is going to be very sudden, and once you find out what's going on, you're going to be kind of be thrown into the middle of something that's going to be unusual. So I'm just predicting that. You're going to be thrown in the middle of an unusual situation. It feels like that there is something going on. There is somebody whispering in their ear, and then all of a sudden you found out who it is, or you found out what is going on. By the way, the Meraki Tarot over here for tarot reader, Meraki Tarot. And yeah, that is going to be something you're going to be interested in finding out. Queen of Swords says there's going to be a tight level of communication after this transpires. Like it opens up new doors, opens up a lot of good things here. And yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, there you go. There's some level of detail, GK, that you probably didn't expect. Level of detail from the Meraki Tarot that you did not expect. They are sending me the new version of the Meraki Tarot. When I get it, I will be giving away this deck right here. Once I get the new deck, I don't know when, I will be giving away the old version of the Meraki Tarot. The new version does not have borders. Not like the borders are obtrusive or anything, but the new version has borders, no borders. It has a lot of good stuff happening with that. All right, will G contact me anytime soon? Let's see what's going on with all of that. Do you know the tarot deck for SP? No. What is the SP? Which one did I use? I have to go watch my own video for that. No clue. All right. I can't watch a video. By the way, if you ever wonder what a tarot deck is, and I didn't say what it was, please leave a comment on the video, and I will go and I will tell you. Tarot reader, you're correct. That was a traditional manga tarot. I will go and research it and I will let you know. It really helps if you can tell me the name of the person getting the reading, and I will look at the timestamp for that. By the way, I think I'm the only channel that has a program that will put the timestamps for me in everybody's reading. So when you come back tonight, tomorrow, next week, right, you will see immediately be able to zoom directly to your reading. So you're like, man, and that's the cool thing, right? Because you'll remember like a month from now, I'll say that you're going to meet Fred or whatever, or you're going to be crocheting something for Fred. And you're going to be crocheting, or you're going to meet Fred, and then you're going to be like, oh, that fat man, I remember he did a reading. So you can go back to this date and you can zoom directly to your reading. You don't have to sit there and scroll through and hope for the best and all that other stuff. So the timestamps are there for everybody's reading every day. And if you like the work that I did for that, if you like all of the good stuff that you see on the channel, and we're going to be coming up with tons of stuff, hit that like and sub button. 2,300 videos on this freaking channel, all for you. All for you. Free hundreds of hours of readings, sample readings, tutorials, lessons, everything on here. Anyway, would G contact me anytime soon? Knight of Swords, 3 of coins. You got an 8 of Swords and a 7 of coins. Man, I really feel like it's going to be 3 weeks. I mean, just straight up, right? 3 weeks over there. The 9 of Swords. It gets to an uncomfortable point where you're like, what is happening? Like, why am I having to wait this long? Why isn't this door open? Why aren't these opportunities there? I'm kind of getting concerned about it. So you do start to get concerned. It's the waste that long. But I think if you have 3-ish weeks, it's going to be good. 3 of coins, so they're going to step up. They're going to sort of make some contact. They're going to see what's going on, see how you're doing and what have you. And the 8 of Swords, it says it's a weird situation to where it's almost like the conversation get cut short, or something get cut short, right? Sort of like we're meeting and then we can't meet, or we want to do this and we can't do this. So just be aware. It's like something's getting cut short with that. 8 of Swords said that it's going to be a little restricted. Like there's something going on, but I don't know what it is. There's something being pulled back. I'm not really sure what it is. But the 7 of coins says the beginning of the communication, the fact that we are in the level of communication that we are really helps, and it sort of moves forward and gets to the next level from there. So again, I think 3-ish weeks and you are going to be fine. By the way, this is the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. Elemental Wisdom Tarot. Search it on Google and it will pop straight up and make it happen. Now, G has a question. G made a very generous donation indeed. They want to know, is my present company good for a promotion? Am I going to get promoted? Is it good for my career? That's an excellent question. That's the problem we all have, isn't it? We work and work and work and work. And we really don't know what is next, right? We really don't know what is next. This is the key tarot, by the way. You can tell because they have a key on the back of it. So let's look at this. Let's get a sort of a key. Let's open the door into your career and see what is going on. See what is happening with this particular company and your career and a promotion with that. We'll split it. You donated so much, we'll split it into 2 readings and do that. First off, first reading is going to be, is a present company good for me in a career? 10 of Cups says yes. Emma, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. You have nothing but good cards here. So, G, I'm really thinking that you have a very strong company. You have a very strong company. You have a very good place to sort of see what is next or what kind of opportunities we can have in the next vein, right? KD, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. 10 of Cups. Happy home, happy family. It is so important to have this, especially on the emotional side with the cup side. It feels like that I'm encouraged. I'm feeling like I'm getting emotionally what I need. And I know most people are just like, you know, you really don't need emotions at work. You just need to put your stuff in. But you really do. If you're not enthusiastic about your work, you're going to run into a dead end. You're going to be very non-motivated. You're going to do a bad job. And the fact that you are going to be motivated, you are going to be happy, you're going to be content with things. The 10 of Cups says that is really, really looking good. Emma, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. The Lover says, again, good match. Good match. And that's what you need. You need good management. You need good opportunities. You need good people around you that are supportive. They're going to be able to, and good management's hard to find, right? You want a management that's going to be able to assign you things based upon what you're good at rather than just dumping whatever on you, right? And the King of Wands over here, you're going to be able to do what they can. You're going to be able to do what they need you to do, make it happen. Queen of Pentacles as well. The money is there. So they're looking fantastic. Like you cannot really get a better reading for that. Would I love an 8 of Pentacles in there just for the GGs? Sure, why not? But you know, that's the way. Anyway, will I get promoted? So it sounds like you're doing a good job. Sounds like you got a good fit. Things are going well over there. Let's look at a promotion opportunity. Page of Wands says it takes too long. 2 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. It takes too long to get promoted. It really does. It feels like that. By the way, they're going to start laying off people before the end of the year. They're going to lay off a few people before the end of the year. By the way, spoiler alert, G, not you, but not everybody else. Not you, but somebody else, by the way. Anyway, spoiler alert. But yeah, the Page of Wands feels like that you do have some frustration about, I need to get promoted. I need to find something that's going to be available to me, and I really don't want to be dead-ended, but you feel like you are. 7 of Cups says you see a lot of options out there. Instead of being promoted, I think you're going to be able to move up via changing jobs within the same company almost. Like I'm doing something different. I think that's going to be kind of your promotion. 2 of Pentacles says that's rough though, right? Just sort of like where we're at. We appreciate what we do. We like kind of the feelings. We like kind of the opportunities here. But yeah, you are going to see some opportunities that you may want to jump at, right? The Queen of Wands. And that's something, the Queen of Wands is a CEO, the master of multitasking. That's something where even though it may not be as good of a fit, you can get a job someplace, not someplace else, within the same company. It feels like that is going to be an opportunity you want to jump at. Sky, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Again, G, thank you for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. We got G, we got Ann, we got Jasmine. All right, Jasmine wants to know something. Let's see what Jasmine wanted to know. We got, by the way, if you are waiting for your reading, it does take a little bit longer than usual. This is the Tarot Oracle show. We're always busy. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
That's what they want to know. That's what they want to know. Are they having sex with somebody else other than me? Oh my, let's see if they are doing some humping in the background. We don't know. We don't know what kind of humping, what kind of hump action is happening over here. We need to find out. Queen, by the way, we're using the Poe Tarot because the Poe knows about humping. The Poe fully appreciates and knows all about the humping. All right. We're going to go with this and say Queen of Swords, Magician, and the King of Cups. No. I'm going to say no. We're going to go with thumbs down for humping somebody else. It just feels like the Magician feels like that they know what they're doing. They're comfortable with where they're at. They're comfortable with what's going on. King of Cups, they're a little bit emotionally not there. And that is concerning you. It's like you getting the hint that they're not emotionally there. They're not emotionally as happy as they could be. And that's concerning you for good reason, right? Queen of Swords' communication is just not the level that it needs to be. So you're sort of letting ideas drift off. You're like, well, I don't know if this or that or what's going on with this. But overall, I think they are not humping anybody else. I just don't see any of that. Don't see any devil. Don't see any 7 of Swords. Don't see any of the cards that would just sort of make love to that idea as far as that goes. Anyway, Lovety, speaking of love, ours, the next action towards me. I have a fly in here. I took care of Christina's dogs today, and I like to leave the door open so they can lay outside, enjoy the beautiful sunlight today. Unfortunately, when you leave the door open all day, lots of flies come in. And so now this place is one big fly trap. This place has flies every freaking where. So that's the way it goes. All right, let's go with this. Ours next action towards me. You do have Judgment, Rebirth, Reincarnation, 4 of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. Oh man, one last push, one last hope, one last try. And then if this doesn't work, that's it. That is it. Four of Wands. A happy home, happy family, but it's the beginner home. It feels like a lot of effort we put towards us, a lot of stuff we've been trying to do here just hasn't worked, just hasn't pushed into the level that we needed to do, right? So it feels like the next action is going to be quite difficult to get from them. And the next action is going to be the one thing going, and it's just like, oh man, that's not going to be good overall. Four of Wands, happy home, happy family. Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat. If this last push doesn't work, if this last action doesn't work, you are going to have a pullback pretty hardcore. You are going to have a little bit of a pullback where they're just like, well, I'm kind of stuck. I'm kind of done. If this doesn't work, they are done. They are concluded. So R has one final push, and then you're going to be sort of stuck from there. You're going to be stuck in that position from there. Yeah. It's like, one last try. Let's get it one more time. Emma wants a little bit of a Generala. We get a Generala indeed over here. What's going to be a beautiful deck for you, Emma? I'm really kind of excited about about this deck right here. This is going to be a nice deck. We haven't used this in a while. It is a Light Seers Tarot. This is like the mainstay of anybody. Tio, does Salem like to catch flies? Salem likes to watch the flies, but she never really just attacks the fly or anything. I think the fly outsmarts her, right? Because the fly is up there and kind of does what it wants to do, and then Salem looks, and then she's like, I'm not gonna be able to catch that fly. So then Salem goes and takes a nap. And Salem is just like, it's nappy time, let the fly do its thing. It's way up there. No way I'm going to be able to find that thing. A general reading, Emma wants to know. Laura, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. You do have the Strength card. It's time to be patient. It's time to look at things that are out there, look at all these opportunities, look at things that are sort of presented to us and just deal with them as is. I think a lot of times you try to micromanage it, or you try to figure out what is the optimal way of doing things. I really don't see that happening. I just don't think that's going to be something that you can do. The Strength card over there just sort of says, yeah, there are some things we're going to have to be patient with. There are some difficulties in there, but I'm going to have to accept things as is and not try to change everything, not try to micromanage stuff as it goes. The Moon kind of says you're on a new emotional journey, and I really think a very poignant one as well, as we're coming into sort of late November, maybe even the second week of November, sort of on this emotional journey of I need to go here, I need to do this, I need to get this opportunity, I need to get this door open, and I need to see what is going there, right? So there you go. Anyway, YLK, I got you covered, YLK. Thank you for your donation. But yeah, that Moon says you are in for a new journey. I think you're ready. You're ready for something emotionally different. You're ready for something that's going to be a little bit different, a little bit fun and what have you. It's going to be good. Page of Wands says, be careful what you do with it. Don't embrace every open door that's out there. Don't sort of look through. Don't sort of try to chase every fly that's flying around, whatever. Page of Wands says be careful about that. Be careful of what you spend your energy on. Be careful of where we're focusing ourselves. We really need to sort of figure that out on our own with that. Jasmine, I thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate you. By the way, we are ending as soon. All beautiful things must come to an end, and this stream is going to end after we get Jasmine's reading. We still got YLK in the queue. We still got Emma, Sky, Laura, and Jasmine. We're making it happen over here. And we're going to wrap it up. We're eat a banana and take a shower. All right, let's go for a Halloween deck for the next one. Emma, did S visit me in the dream? And why? Oh, we have good dream tarots. Let's do one of those. We have lots and lots of good dream tarots. Dreams Keepers tarot? What the hell is this called? This is a nice little dream tarot here. This has a lot of wild and cool stuff as far as the dreams go. Let's do this for this. Did S visit me in the dream? And are they going to do something with that? A little bit of a dream action? Kirsch, thank you for your sub. I appreciate that. Enjoy the gazillions, and I mean the gazillions of videos, Kirsch. We have, I think, 2,400 videos now. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of videos. We've been on the stream 11 years. If you like all of the good stuff that's coming out on the stream, please hit that like and sub. It makes YouTube think I don't suck, and the more YouTube thinks I don't suck, the better off I'm gonna be overall. All right, Vanessa, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, the Three of Wands, right? I do think that they have visited you indeed. The Three of Wands, I'm sort of there. I'm sort of visiting. I'm sort of making it happen. I'm getting a little bit of the visitation over here. It's almost like that they're bigger than life. It's almost like they have a bigger role than what you would expect. They're larger than life. A lot of things happening, a lot of things going on that you're kind of confused about. Two of Pentacles says that I think that they really want to make a decision at this point. They want to figure out where things are going, what is going to happen, where are we going to be at the end of the day. Because the Eight of Pentacles says they're willing to work on it. They're willing to do some stuff, right? So they have been working on this. I do think that you have sort of coinciding dreams and same kind of dreams somewhat, but I do think you sort of share the dream world a little bit in there. Why are they visiting you? It's almost like they miss you. It's almost like they want to be with you in a way that they can't be with you in reality. So they are going to be doing that. They're going to be doing that via the dream state. The dream state. Ooh, it sounds fancy. I love it when it sounds fancy. Sky thinks so too. How does A feel and think about me? Let's use a little bit of this one over here. You know you love this one. It's a Wizard Tarot. How many? This one is so nice. If you don't have the Wizard Tarot, you're just crazy at this point. It's like $20. You get a big full color book. You get this beautiful deck. I mean, it's amazing. It is amazing. What is happening with the Eight of Pentacles? You never know. KD, you just never know. It could be a science experiment indeed. All right, what do they think about me? Where are we going overall with this? I really think that the Nine of Cups, they have a good emotional resonance. They really appreciate you. They really sort of have a lot of feelings for you. Seven of Wands, they can't really express it the way they would like to, or you're not expressing the same thing. It's sort of not a reciprocal thing going on with this. If you can sort of put up with that, that's okay. But yeah, there's something interesting going on there. They just have a lot of feelings and they think that you're not reciprocating or you're not going to be open. You're not going to be available for that particular thing. The Hermit, they kind of feel alone with that. So Sky, if you have an opportunity to kind of say, hey, what's going on? You know, how you doing? And sort of, if you have feelings for this individual, if you can express at least a little bit of that and whatnot, I think that's going to be powerful indeed. That's going to be something that you definitely want to do. So I do think that they like you. I do think that they're hesitant. I do think they've been holding back a little bit. So if you can get a little bit of a forward momentum with that, I think that's going to be great indeed. Wow, every question is, what does somebody think about me? Well, there you go. I think we're getting a lot of thoughts out there. A lot of thoughts out there. So that'll be interesting indeed. Brandy, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Brandy, you appear to have forgotten the caps lock key. It's all good. It's all good. A witch named Misty who had a thing about dissecting frogs. I don't know. It sounds like that Dahmer show. I like the Dahmer show. He's dissecting all this stuff, kind of creepy. I don't know. What are these Aquarius feelings for me and next actions towards me? The Nine of Cups is always a good card to get, right? A good card to get when you want somebody's feelings and you want some sort of elucidation, is that thing? If you want some elucidation about what's happening, some clarity with it, excuse me, then, sorry, I'm still kind of sick. Anyway, all right, the Nine of Cups does have a lot of emotional resonance. It does have a joy, and I mean a pure joy about it. It's like a lot of really good feelings, a lot of really good emotions when they think of you, when they're around, when they see what's going on, a lot of good things with that. But it feels like that there's not the connection that they want or you want, right? The connection's not there. The connection's not there. Can we get it? Can we get it? I think maybe we can get it. I mean, it is a matter of the Two of Cups. I think there's a lot of hope, a lot of possibility here, but it really feels like this, like, well, you're just going to have to do some work. You're going to have to sort of get things cleared up. You have to get things sort of in line with where you want to be with this. So I think they have some good feelings with that. Next to actions, the Hierophant. I think you have to lighten up the crowd, lighten up things going on, right? So, yeah, the Hierophant just says, lighten things up, make it more casual, make it more fun, make it more of an open door, open opportunity. You don't want things to be too serious, too thick, too not welcome. And I think that's kind of where sometimes it goes. So if we can lighten it up, if we can get it sort of fun, sort of casual, I think a lot of things could happen indeed with this connection. So it looks pretty good. All right, now we got BG. So BG is not cheating, I don't think, and BG we may have to move on from BG because it may be something we have to do. I don't know. The Mons Tarot is going to let us know if we should ditch BG or not, because sometimes maybe not. I don't know. I mean, are you sick of BG? I think that's the question to ask, right? Are you sick of BG? Is there somebody you're going to put up with or what have you? But yeah, let's see where that's going to take us. I don't think you should ditch them. I think you should look at other opportunities, absolutely, but I don't think you should just straight up ditch them. Emma, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. So, yeah, the Ten of Pentacles says there's a lot of good stuff here if you can recover it or if you can find it. Obviously, that's going to be a little bit of a stretch. There's going to be a little bit of a challenge to get sometimes. Seven of Cups says you're looking out there. You see all of these other things happening. All these other opportunities may be opening up, but you're like, I don't really, should I pursue that or not? I really don't think so now. It's up to you. If you want to, I think that's going to be okay. If you do have a good opportunity, I think take it. The King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles says there's a level of stability here that we can sort of get done. We can sort of make happen, but sometimes it's frustrating, right? Sometimes it's frustrating indeed. So there you go. All right, Vanessa is next. Is a new guy at work. Want to hit it and quit it. Let's see what's going on. The new guy at work. Let's see what's happening with that. Is BG rich? I don't know. What's going on with BG? Why is BG rich? Does BG have to be rich? I don't know. If somebody's broke, somebody's broke and homeless, you don't like them? What's going on with that? So the new guy from work, they got a little crushy poo on me. Five of Pentacles, Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles. I think they'd take it if you offered it. That's the bottom line. I think they would take it if you offered it. Have you just straight up offered it? Have you straight up just kind of casual, kind of run in there and sort of, be sort of moving in there and be kind of casual with it and see where it goes or what have you. If you did that, maybe. But unless they have an open opportunity or an open door, I don't think they're really going to do anything. I'm sorry, they're not. Do they have a little bit of a crush? Again, they don't just sit there and think about you or anything like that. Five of Pentacles. I don't know. If you open the door, they'd walk through the door. Can we do that? Vanessa? So it's not really a crush back or anything like that, but free is free. You know what I'm saying? Opportunity is opportunity. BG had the King of Pentacles, a rich person. It could be. A rich person, it could be. By the way, we're ending soon. We got YLK and then we got Emma. We are out of here. We are out of here at the end of this. New guy from work. Oh, that's the wrong one. Christine thinks Samson sitting. All right. Samson was sitting next to me. Christine was right there. What does Christine think? We need to ask the witches. We need to ask the witches on here. True Heart Intuitive Tarot, Rhythm Realm, the Dragon Tarot. I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good list right there. All right, so Samson was sitting next to us over here, sitting in a tree, K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Christine thinks, so what did Christine think about all this? Christine knows there's something going on. Christine knows there is something going on, right? That's a lot of cups. So, yeah, Christine's aware of what's happening. Christine's not stupid. Christine is not stupid at all. So just be aware of that. Just be aware. I think they know. I think they understand all that other stuff. And, yeah, you're going to have to kind of put up with that, right? A little bit of putting up with that. So if you're going to be able to do that, then, yeah, that's going to be all right. But yeah, there's something thick in the air. Like when two people get together, they're a little, something's up. Something's up. But yeah, that's it. The other thing Samson felt about me when they saw me yesterday. All right, Stacey, the other question is Samson saw me. All right, when Samson saw me, what did Samson feel? A whole lot of nothing. Intuition says a whole lot of nothing, it feels like. It feels like there's a lot of stuff just not there. A lot of stuff like sort of disassociated and all of this other stuff. But yeah, the Two of Wands, we got a Five of Cups and an Empress. Man, it feels like they just want to move on. It feels like they just want to do what they need to do. The Two of Wands, I'm looking forward to this. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm making the actions that I need to make over here. That Five of Cups, I really don't want any trouble. I don't want to make anything happen here. So I'm holding everything back. They're really holding in a lot of stuff or holding back a lot of stuff as well. The Empress card, right? I'm still comfortable with you. I'm still all right with you. But yeah, I'm really holding things back, trying to keep it professional, trying to keep it held back, trying to keep it on the down low as far as that goes. In my opinion, of course. In my opinion, of course. All right, and we got Emma as the last reading of the night. Why are me and S connected? I've not met them in real life. Let's see what's going on. We have a connection. If we have a connection and we haven't even met in real life, the little Buddhas are going to let us know. They are going to be very obviously, you know, sort of very obviously aware of what's happening here. Let's get all of the good stuff. Let's get all of the good stuff here. Why are me and S connected? I have not met them in real life. All right, see what's going on with S. Why are they doing all this stuff? The Justice card is a karmic situation. I mean, this is something from karma. This is something from a past life. The Justice card, the Judgment card, a lot of karmic kind of cards, and the Justice card is one of the mainstay ones over here about a karmic relationship. We've seen each other. We've known each other. We've been with each other in the past. We need to sort of keep that. We need to at least pursue it. Death says the current situation is drastically different from what is happening, though, what has happened before. So we're in a very drastic, differently situation, and this is something we have to deal with. This is something we have to wing it and see where this goes. I think that's going to be the thing here. But the King of Pentacles is just, we feel comfortable. We feel comfortable in this level. We feel comfortable in this connection because it's been there before. The King of Pentacles is all about comfort, kind of relaxing, kind of just chilling with it and sort of making it happen and not really being uncomfortable, not really sort of trying to figure out where we're going to go because we know where we're going to go because we've been there before. High Priestess again. So there is this emotional, intuitive connection with the High Priestess. So this intuition thing, this karmic situation, a lot of very, very big, sort of very, very sort of serious connections happening here. And we have to kind of figure out where it goes. And more importantly, we want to figure out, if we can pursue this into something that's going to be a little more reality based or this life based as well. Anyway, that is it from me. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow.
Put up with changes. Come pick me up 'cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down. Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be